Mm. You know, the studies and stuff are showing that you don't really start remembering things till you're, about 4, and then you really have, actual memories and stuff. But 4, if you're lucky, maybe 3, but that's kinda pushing it a little bit, because your brain's still developing. It's, those areas are still kinda coming into play with that whole long-term memory and everything. So, but yeah, I mean, your first actual memory could be about 5 years old. Yeah, but do you remember that? Or is it ingrained in your memory now because you've seen that picture so many times? Because on that picture, you were like 1.5. Yeah. Well, that could be a combination of I've seen the picture, I've been in that area. So, or it could be a memory. You just never know. But that's kind of what happens when we access those memories and stuff. You're not actually accessing the memory. You're accessing the last time you thought about that memory. And so, in a way, every time we access those memories, we're changing them ever so slightly. So, that's why if you do like eyewitness accounts and things like that, they're not all that reliable and everything. That's kind of why, because brain science is showing that, your brain doesn't necessarily, it takes a picture. But then every time it's kinda like a story. Every time you read a story or a book, you're gonna notice things you didn't notice before and everything. So it's not necessarily that the book is changing, just your perception, your, whatever you're going through at that time is changing. So, but that's kinda how, memories work and how we access them, and, that's why with trauma, the memories are so different. Because with trauma, you don't take an accurate picture, your brain doesn't, because it can't. So, if you if something bad happened to you in a blue room when you were, say, 2 years old, then your brain will remember, the blue room or a certain kind of dog that was in the room or something. And so, while you don't necessarily remember the incident or what happened, I don't like the color blue. I'm not comfortable in blue rooms. And you chalk it up to, I don't like the color blue, you know, or I'm afraid of dogs, a specific kind of dog. It could be I'm good with huskies and stuff like that, but I don't like little yip yip dogs and stuff. And your brain has filed that under, dangerous to me.